She's just a smart player. You already see what she's done in her rookie season, and I think she gets the ball to people in the right positions to help them be successful. So that's huge, and I'm hoping that I can give her a little bit more leadership and knowledge for her to understand this league a little bit better. And like I said, when playoffs hit, she'll be ready.
From her very first interview in an Indiana Fever jersey, DeWanna Bonner made waves in the WNBA, and it's easy to understand why. She's not just joining a team. She's stepping into a leadership role with a clear mission to elevate the Fever to championship contention. However, despite all the excitement surrounding her arrival, there's one name that keeps coming up: Caitlin Clark. Every time Bonner speaks about her new team, her eyes light up when discussing the electrifying player who has taken the league by storm. What makes this interview stand out is the level of praise Bonner is giving to Clark, something not often seen from WNBA veterans toward rookies. Typically, first-year players have to prove themselves before earning such high praise from seasoned players, but Bonner couldn't stop raving about Clark's talent, vision, and the excitement she feels about teaming up with her. That says a lot. Bonner has played with legends, faced Hall of Fame caliber opponents, and competed at the highest level, so if she's excited about a young player, you can bet there's something special brewing in Indiana. Let's be clear, Bonner's decision to sign with the Fever wasn't solely about basketball. One important factor was moving closer to her children, which is completely understandable. But that's not the only reason she chose the Fever. When Bonner looked at the team's young core, Caitlin Clark, Aaliyah Boston, Kelsey Mitchell, and Lexi Hull, she saw something that couldn't be ignored. It wasn't just raw talent. It was hunger, determination, and a team on the verge of something big. The Fever's grit and playoff push last season caught her attention, and she knew she wanted to be part of it. If anyone knows what it takes to win in the postseason, it's DeWanna Bonner. She holds the all-time WNBA record for most playoff minutes and games played, having faced countless battles, elimination games, and lifted trophies along the way. When a player of her caliber recognizes potential in a team and chooses to join them, it's not a decision made lightly. It's a clear sign that she sees something real, a team with the drive and talent to succeed, something truly worth investing in.
I'm sure there were plenty of teams going for your services, DeWanna, so why was this the right opportunity for you?
I just feel like it was the location for one. My kids are literally right up the road, and I've spent a lot of time away from them, so that and the core that they have here now is just kind of want to fit in and be another piece to the puzzle, and hopefully bring the energy dynamic and take us to a different level in the playoffs.
Bonner isn't here to be just another veteran on the roster. She's here to lead. She's already focused on bringing a championship mindset to Indiana, pushing her teammates to achieve new heights. The real question isn't whether she'll make an impact, but how monumental that impact will be. Picture her on the court alongside the Fever's rising stars: Aaliyah Boston dominating the paint, Caitlin Clark running the offense, and Kelsey Mitchell providing the scoring firepower. Bonner's versatility adds a whole new layer. She can score, defend multiple positions, and guide the younger players through the ups and downs of a demanding WNBA season. Moves like this don't just add talent, they reshape the team's entire culture.
Hungry. I think we're a hungry group, so I'm just excited to get out there with everybody and get the final roster, because I'm pretty sure there's more things in the works in free agents. So I'm just kind of sit back and waiting, but I can't wait for April 27th is training camp. I got to mark down and get out here with everyone and set our goals and what we want to do.
What truly stands out, though, is Bonner's deep investment in her new teammates. She's not just going through the motions. She's studying game tape, having conversations with them over the phone, and actively thinking about how to maximize the strengths of Clark, Boston, and Mitchell. Bonner views the Fever as a puzzle that's almost complete, and she may very well be the missing piece that brings it all together.
She's just a smart player. You already see what she's done in her rookie season, and I think she gets the ball to people in the right positions to help them be successful. So that's huge, and I'm hoping that I can give her a little bit more leadership and knowledge for her to understand this league a little bit better. And like I said, when playoffs hit, she'll be ready.
Let's talk about Bonner's chemistry with Caitlin Clark. Bonner has shared the court with some of the best guards in WNBA history, but she sees something uniquely alight in Clark. It's not just her shooting range or playmaking. It's her intense competitive fire. Clark approaches every game as if she has something to prove, and Bonner respects that mentality. She's already thinking of ways to help Clark tap into even more of her potential, and considering Clark is already breaking records, that's a frightening thought for the rest of the league.
First game in Indiana, we gotta get a win.
Last season, we caught a glimpse of the Fever's potential. Their late-season push was only a preview of what's ahead. With Bonner now on board, the expectations have shifted. It's no longer just about development. It's about winning. Bonner knows what it takes to build a championship-caliber team, and she's here to instill that winning mindset in Indiana's young core.
What excites you the most about this team that you're going to be joining?
I mean, they have dynamic pieces in CC and Kelsey Mitchell and AB, Lexi Hall. I mean, they have a great core, so why not just add to that and try to take us to the next level in the playoffs. They were in first round, and I played against them in the first round, and the way they came back the second game, it just makes you excited to, okay, I want to be a part of that. They didn't lay down and quit. They came back and actually try to beat us really, that next game.
Think back to that intense playoff push last season. The Fever showed resilience, determination, and flashes of brilliance. What they lacked was experience. Someone who's been through the grind and knows how to close out tough games. That's exactly what Bonner brings to the table. She's not just excited to play alongside Clark. She's determined to help her reach new heights. Clark took the league by storm as a rookie, but Bonner believes she's only scratched the surface of her potential. That's high praise coming from someone who's witnessed the evolution of the WNBA firsthand. Bonner knows that Clark isn't just a standout shooter or passer. She's a player who elevates everyone around her. With Bonner's veteran leadership, there's no telling how far Clark can go. The sky's the limit.
Like I said, hopefully I can make her job a little easier and she can make mine a little easier. But I think she's a great person, and we, been kind of connecting here. We had a great workout this morning, and it was fun. She's a fun kid.
It's not just Clark who will benefit from Bonner's presence. Aliyah Boston, the young star in the post, is poised to thrive with Bonner as her mentor. Boston already shows signs of becoming a dominant force in the WNBA, but having an experienced veteran like Bonner guiding her will only accelerate her growth. And let's not overlook Kelsey Mitchell, one of the league's most underrated scorers. With Clark drawing attention and Bonner creating space, Mitchell could be in for her best season yet.
Went on this crazy run, and they were the most well-gelled team at that time. They went from the bottom straight, and they just kept trending. And it was like one of those teams you're like, man, you don't want to really see them in the playoffs. So we got the matchup, and I think our experience helped us very well. But that second game, they came out, and it was like, they just kind of went on this trajectory that was just like on the rise, and it was literally Fever on the rise during right after All-Star. So that's exciting. That's exciting for me to see, and that kind of helped me with my
that experience to a young maturing team. What can you provide?
I'm hoping that I can provide a little bit of leadership, but I feel like they're a team that last year helped them a lot and understand the dynamics of playoffs. It's a whole different ball game when playoffs come, and I feel like they're a young team, but they're a good team, and hopefully I can just provide the knowledge and explain playoffs to them a little bit better so we can be better prepared and don't get punched in the face the first game. And it's hard to come back when you do that the first game. It's hard to come back and try to win 2 straight against a veteran team. So
how important was familiarity and those relationships as you're making this decision?
It's huge for me because I do have 2 kids, and I want to be comfortable, and I want to make sure that I'm going to be taken care of, on and off the court. So Steph just made it easy. I don't have to learn a whole new system in year 15. So that's huge. And I feel like they just put me in great positions on the court that makes me successful and took my game to a different level. Excited for them. I'm excited for this franchise. I think they deserve it. It's kind of crazy how you see how it happened in a year. You went from just a little fans in the stands to a sold out arena everywhere, even on the road. It's crazy. I was telling Kelly, like in the playoffs, it almost felt like it was you guys' home game in Connecticut because there was so many fans that came out. So just credit to them, credit to this organization, credit to this team, and I'm excited to see what the future holds. It's been pretty cool to see I'm just happy that I can still be a part of it. And I'm happy that I'm still wanted, you know, in different organizations and have the free agency that I had. And I'm coming to probably one of the best fan bases in the world right now. So I'm pretty honored to do that.
One of the most fiery competitors in the league, Caitlin Clark, is already establishing herself as one of those. You two had a moment in the playoffs, but I know you feel like that moment actually shows how well you guys can fit together too, right?
I think it's just two competitors going at it. It's the playoffs, so you know you're trying to get any way to win that game to get to the next round. I don't think I even need to hear it. You can just watch her game. I mean, everybody sees it. She's just a dynamic player, man. She's one of those ones that you know come in and can make an instant impact, as you can see. I think she's a great player. I'm happy to be on the side of her now instead of guarding her. Of course, she's a dynamic player, and you see that and what she's done in her rookie year. And I'm actually excited to see what she's going to do her second year in the league with a little bit, you know, more experience and understanding a little bit more.